it's Janelle and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna do some planning. Okay, so first, let's go through this. I put this clear cover on my TN. I mentioned this in the last video, but I got this clear cover from Paper Bound Creations on Etsy. You can pick the color of the string that you want. And yeah, I really like this cover. And I just love the feel of it. Okay, and then let's talk about this composition insert that I have in here. So I just ordered this off of Amazon. It was $4.99, pretty cheap. It's a dot grid notebook and it's 60 pages. It says it's from Ali Scraps. I don't know. I haven't done a pen test or anything. I don't know what this paper is gonna be like as far as bleeding and stuff, but this, for me, this little insert is probably going to be my meal planning book. So that is basically like a throwaway book for me. So I don't really care about the paper quality in this, but just in case you did or you wanted this, I cannot speak for the paper quality. But I do love the composition look. And so I just stuck it in the front cover and stuck a little picture in here. And this is what my TN looks like for now. I love the fact that with the clear cover, you can kind of customize the front cover and you can just put anything you want up front and make it look so cute. Then I have this little insert. I always have this in here. This I got off of Amazon too long ago. My monthly booklet, which honestly, I have not been using my monthly booklet that much. I've been using my EC for my monthlies and my weeklies, and I've just really been in this. This has been like my go-to for the monthlies and the weeklies, but then I've really been using my Stalogy notebook for my dailies, and this is where I live in my planners most of the time. So let's go through and show some of my recent pages. So I made this little page for this book that I read. I read the book The Haar by David Sodergren. It's like a horror book, but it's also really heartwarming and sweet. There's an 84-year-old woman in there and she makes friends with this like weird sea creature. So it's really a heartwarming, amazing story, but it's also so gory, and it was just the perfect balance of both of those things. And I absolutely loved it and I gave it 5 stars. So because I loved it so much, I made it its whole own page. Plus I just like had this page I wanted to fill. So it just worked out perfectly that way. And I showed these in my last video. It's a recent page. Weekend page. I always put Saturday and Sunday on the same page. I'm debating changing that up though, because in my last video, I was talking about trying to do a 2-page spread in my daily notebook. And I would do like my planner page on one side, to-do list, schedule, all that type of stuff, and then journaling on the other side. And I've done that this entire week. I was trying it out to see how I liked it. And you guys, I think this is gonna stick. I think this is my new thing, 2-page spread. This has been working perfectly this week, and I really think this is it. So here was Monday's page. On Monday, my one son got Student of the Week. Out of 28 kids, my son was the only one to say thank you for someone holding the door open for everybody. So he got Student of the Week. That's what their school does. They pick out like random acts of kindness, or when they spot students being really good, they pick like, I think 5 kids every week to be Student of the Week. So yeah, my younger son got that on Monday, which was really cool. I got a call from the principal and I was like thinking he was in trouble. And then she's like, no, he's Student of the Week. So that was good. Then on Tuesday, this was my spread. These are some Pip Stick stickers, and I made molasses spice cookies. So I put a picture of those right there. It's a funny little quote that I saw on Instagram. It's not really a quote, but it says, "To smithereens has to be one of the worst ways to get blown." I don't know why I thought that was funny. Really, the reason why I printed that out is because I wanted to print out this picture of the cookies. And then usually on my Canon Ivy, I do a collage where I split the picture in 2. So I print out 2 pictures on one little piece of paper. So I had my picture of my cookies, but I didn't have a second picture that I wanted to print. So I just printed that out. So yeah, that was my Tuesday page. Wednesday, black and white spread. I used my, what's this called? The Tombow Fudenosuke with the white jelly roll. I love that. So that's kind of the vibe that I went with on Wednesday. And then on my journaling page, okay, so I wrote out that I got a call from the school again on Wednesday, and it was my older son. And he said, "Can you bring me another shirt? A lizard bled on me." And I was like, huh? Like, what? What are you talking about? He was like, "Yeah, I was at recess and we were playing with this lizard and its tail fell off and bled all over my shirt." And I was like, "Bro," I said, "there's 2 hours left of school. Is it really that bad that I need to come bring you a new shirt?" I said, "If you really need it, I'll bring it to you, but I think you can just wait until the end of the day." He's like, "Okay, fine, you're probably right." Then he gets in the car when I pick him up. I'm like, "Let me see your shirt. What the heck happened?" And there's like the tiniest little streak of blood on his shirt. I said, "Gage, I did not need to bring you a new shirt for that." He's like, "I know, it's fine." I'm just like, what is going on? Can you imagine the office lady when he walked in there and said that? Like, anyway, so this was Thursday. I did this cute doodle page and then I just colored them in with colored pencils. I really loved this. This was super easy, super fun. It was a fun little cute page to add to my planner. And then this was yesterday's planner page. Because of the way that the page is laid out, it wasn't like a 2-page spread. So like, where do I put my journaling, right? I do have this little area that I could add just maybe a couple sentences of the day. But honestly, when I was sitting here thinking about it this morning, about what happened yesterday, I was just like, there really wasn't much to journal about. Maybe I'll go in and add maybe 1 or 2 sentences, but I don't even really feel the need to do that. I'll probably just find something to print out to add to that little space and leave it at that. And then this is today, Friday. And then I did my weekend page, Saturday, Sunday. So back to last weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Over the weekend, we usually do something, if not multiple things. So I have a lot to journal about over the weekend. Since I'm trying to incorporate journaling into my planner, I think I want to, I don't know if I want to do a full, you know what? A duh that just hit me. I can just do a single page for Saturday and have it just be journaling. I don't really plan on the weekends. I don't do a to-do list. I don't do a schedule or anything like that on the weekend. So I can just leave a full page for Saturday and a full page for Sunday. Leave it for just journaling. That is probably what I will try. Well, it'll have to be next weekend because I already set up this page for this weekend, but that is probably what I will do. Just figured it out. And then in the back here, I have this little insert. It's just a, I don't know, whatever type of insert this is. And I've been using this as my meal planner for the past couple of weeks. This works great. So I think I'm going to probably use this up for the rest of the year. And then come January, I'm going to use this composition book as my meal planner notebook. But I have this in here right now just for the aesthetic because I like the way it looks. So I think that's going to be the plan for that. But I am loving this 2-page spread idea. That way I don't have to use a completely separate book for my journal. I do feel a little bad about abandoning this because I do love this little A6. It's so fun to flip through. But I want it all together. And I think this just works because I'm already in this book, so I don't have to try to remember to grab my journal. I have been really good about keeping up with this year, but I'm already in this book. I already have the page set up. I can just go in and start journaling. It just makes the habit a lot easier since it's already there. It's already set up for me. So I think this is what I'm going to do going forward. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So that is my TN. And then we have my EC A5 dashboard layout, still working well. I use this pretty minimally, but it really does help me to get a good overview of the week. It's just like what's going on and appointments on this side, my meal plan, just some like general to-dos that I just need to get out of my head, like brain dump type of to-dos. For example, this change curtains. This has been on my to-do list every week for the past, I don't even know how long. Look at all these. So I'm not like dying to get all this stuff done, but I do want to remember these things. Change curtains. So for the past like 5 weeks, I've been transferring this over to the next week, but I want to keep this in the front of my mind, right? So anyway, so yeah, that's my A5 EC. I just put these little stickers on the September page. This is a Dutch Bros sticker. I got this either last year or the year before. I've had this for a while, and I want to remember to use all of these like fall stickers that I have. So when I got that out and came across it, I just stuck it on here. So we're getting into the fall months and I am so excited. I've loved summer this year because we got a pool, just an above ground pool, nothing crazy, but we've been having so much fun in the pool. We've been in it like every single day and it's just really felt like summer this year. So much fun. Although it has been really, really hot and brutal, we've had the pool and it's been so awesome. But anyway, I am ready for fall. Cannot wait. So I do need to set up my September monthly. I'm not going to do that on camera. This is next week's weekly. I don't think I'm going to do this on camera. I really don't. I'll probably do this later today. So yeah, that's just what's been going on in my planners recently. I love this cover. Don't you think that is so cute? Oh, best cover. Okay. That is my planners and what I've been doing in my planners. So I guess that's just the quick little update. And I thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.